everyone. Welcome to another positivity conversation with Inspired by Jimmy L. Today we have Mr. Justin Schenck, like the prison, I've just learned. I don't want to know how he has come to make that correlation with his name, but we're just gonna go. We're just gonna. But definitely to not hold you guys too long and stick to my 10 to 15 minute timeline, we're gonna get this thing started. So Justin, welcome, and we definitely thank you. We thank you for taking out the time.
Jimmy, I love this, man. I mean, I see your videos online, and we've been connected for a while at this point.
We have actually.
And talk about energy. Like the reason I'm here having this conversation, I get asked all the time to be on shows, and the reason I'm here on this show is because your energy is attractive, right? So you put it out there, and you're going to attract other people that are looking to change the world, and I think that's really exciting.
I'm learning. Trust me, I'm learning that every day. Okay, well, actually, that kind of rolls right into the first question. So, what excuses do you feel, in your opinion, if any at all, what excuses do you need to stop making today, right now?
That I'm not enough. You know, and I don't know if you knew that you would get that deep on the first question.
I did not.
But my big thing and my excuse that I tell myself is that I'm not good enough for that. Right. And so it holds me back from the next step. So it's a fear of not fulfilling, the promises that I give to people. And that can be in relationships, that can be in business, that could be in a ton of stuff. And so it's been a constant struggle for me every single day to, accept the platform that I've built and the accolades that I've gotten. And so I need to continue to work on that every single day.
I'm not going to lie to you. Like, Justin, I did not expect that to be the answer.
Hey, I'm real, man. I'm real.
I did not. Wow. Okay. Well, okay. We'll lighten it up really quickly then. What is one thing that you do to get motivated?
That's a great question. I don't have a problem. I don't need to get motivated. I think I wake up motivated. I don't really have to do anything. I have some rituals. I do some meditation every single day. I read almost every single day. I love music. So, to turn up a good jam. So right now, Imagine Dragons Thunder is my jam right now. I
was doing karaoke to that yesterday.
I love it. So, there's a number of rituals that I do throughout the day, but as far as being motivated, I'm just motivated to change the world, man. So when I wake up every single day, it's not hard to do the things that I
do. Okay. Meditation. I got to take it back just really quickly. Like, has it really changed your life? And how long have you been doing it?
I've been doing it for about a year and a half. Has it really changed my life? No. But it's helped. It's allowed me to stretch my patience a little bit. One weak point of me is I'm not the most patient person. I'm like, I need it now. And so, meditation has kind of given me the ability to kind of relax and be more accepting of the fact to let life happen. So yeah, it's been life-changing. I suck at it though. Like I'm the worst meditator of all time. It's definitely a practice that I wish I was better at. But for me, meditation is really just sit down for 10 minutes without any distractions and breathe. And just sit in whatever I'm feeling at that moment. And so it's not some drawn out thing. I'm not super into it.
Gotcha. I started about 3 or 4 months ago. Actually, like I told you, with my spiritual mentor, he's teaching me. It has changed like within 3 or 4 months, it has changed my life. Like I'm completely and I'm not over exaggerating with that. Like as long as I do it, you know what I mean? As long as I do it, I'm fine. And the times when I didn't do it is when shit just went completely haywire. And I was just like, oh my gosh. I told him the other day, like I kid you not, we did a podcast last week with him, and I almost got to fighting, like in the parking lot. I swear to you, I was so pissed, and it was just so crazy. I was going down. Like I just got to tell you this very quickly. Like every single car that we ran across that entire Sunday, I was getting pissed off at the drivers. And the one that threw me over the edge, like she's literally going up the wrong aisle in the parking lot. And so I'm like, I'm going the right way. I'm looking at you. You're looking at me as if I'm wrong. And so it pissed me off. And it was just so crazy. And but I got into the store and I told my husband, I was just like, shit, like maybe it's me. Like maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. But the meditation did not happen that entire day. And we actually had to go back. I kid you not. I swear to you. We went back the very next day, the exact same parking lot. I pulled into a space and a car was pulling in on the opposite side. We were coming in together. This time was a drastically different situation. Like I'm sitting there smiling and I'm like, come on. And she was like, no, you come on. Like it was like 100% completely different.
I love it. That's awesome.
Meditation changes things. Like it does. Like, oh my, after that, it was just a mind thing for me.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely been a shift. It's funny. I mean, as I was talking about it, I'm like, yeah, it has made a big difference for sure. I mean, it like you said, I mean, it puts you in a better state for the rest of the day, no matter what you run across.
Okay. All right. So, question. What made you laugh today? Other than me. That doesn't count. That does not count.
True.
Negative.
What made me laugh?
Negative. I will not accept that. Denied.
I actually went to, so I like to take Sundays, and it's usually a relaxing day for me. I actually went to the movies. I go by myself all the time. It sounds really sad, but I love it.
No, it doesn't. It's just
so I went to go see The Greatest Showman, which is a really, really good movie. It's with the guy who plays Wolverine, whatever his name is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jack. I can't think of his last name, but yeah.
Yeah, that guy. It's a story about P.T. Barnum and how he started, Barnum and Bailey's Circus, it was phenomenal. It's a musical.
Okay.
So there were a number of funny parts throughout the movie, and I was like, so I laughed during the movie. So there you go. Okay. That made me laugh.
Okay, and that was today.
That was today.
Freaking awesome.
Legit. Yeah, that's why I couldn't get on the call till later. I was at the movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. It makes it. It's clicking. It's clicking. Okay, so what is one thing about yourself that you are grateful for?
My family. I and I know that's such a cop-out answer. Probably everybody says that. But that's if somebody asks me, that's always the knee-jerk reaction is I'm grateful for my family because I've been blessed to have amazing sisters and a support system, and without them I wouldn't be the man I am today. So and that goes with the good and the bad that they've given me. So I'm grateful for everything they've given me in my life because without them I wouldn't be me.
You're definitely lucky. And I'm not trying to bash my husband or anything, but I know a lot of different people that are in this space, in what you're doing and what I'm doing. A lot of them have spouses that are like 100% right there with them, and they're kind of doing and Preston is a great example of that, but doing some amazing things together. My husband isn't like that. He's drastically my opposite. Like he understands what I'm doing. He knows about it. He's supportive in his own way. But he doesn't want to be a part of this journey of me and for me. So you're definitely lucky to be able to have it. Because I believe that when you have that family that sees your vision, you can get there to your destiny just that much faster.
Totally. It certainly helps. But don't get me wrong. Like if they didn't support me, I'd still be doing it, just like you're still doing it, right? So,
correct. Duh. Okay. So I do want to steal this quote. I actually got this from Oprah, and I just have to use it. Finish this sentence. I was listening to her, I can't even think of her conversation thing. But anyway, I was listening to it the other day and I just had to steal it. But finish this sentence. My hope for my legacy is
that after I met Justin, I left a better person than before I met him.
And what do you feel that you're doing that will warrant that?
Something, obviously I have the podcast that does fairly well, but when I meet anybody in person, I've become a really good listener, and it's not something that comes easy for me. I'm not a born listener. I'm self-diagnosed ADD. So I have to work really, really hard on focusing in and paying attention. And it's nothing bad about the person I'm paying attention to. It's just my personality and who I am. Yeah. And so, I think for me, I'm a really active listener, meaning I'm going to listen and then I'm going to do something to help you get whatever you're talking about. Whether it's happiness, whether it's, a better job or, to start a career or whatever the case may be, I'm going to actively listen. Then I'm going to put into play something where I can help you. Because I've been blessed with a lot of tools and a lot of great people in my life that I can help connect you. Now, did it come naturally? No, I worked hard to get those connections, but I'm willing to do that for people. And so I think that the one thing I'm doing to really put that into practice every single day is just be a good listener and then just be there for somebody and see what I can do to help them.
I really do appreciate you saying that, actually. I do.
Why is that?
Well, because in my opinion, I'm not a teacher or coach or anything, but we need more people that are like that. To me, that's just being a human and being genuinely, a good quote unquote person. You do those types of things and not expecting anything in return. And doing that, I believe that your legacy will eventually speak for itself.
Yeah. I will say one thing though. You said you're not a teacher or a mentor, but you are a teacher, right? So you are a teacher to almost everybody you come across. And so don't ever sell yourself short. You're changing lives through this podcast and this YouTube channel or show or whatever. And so, it's, you're a teacher.
I'll accept that from you, but only because it's you, Justin. And I'm just saying because one thing that I'm and it's really a self thing that I'm working on. I don't want to be labeled by anything, which actually goes to the very last question. And I'll wrap what I was about to say about from now and what I was about to say before we started the podcast. All of it to kind of wrap in together. But the last question that I have for you is, how do you define happiness and success? This one question is, and I'm gonna give you time to think, but this one question is kind of what really started all of this, because for each and every last one of us is drastically different. And the reason why I don't necessarily like different titles is because you or someone else may have in their mind as to what a teacher should be or what a coach should be. And so I try my best not to label myself by what, the world, quote unquote, feels and or thinks, But anyway, back to the question. How do you define success and happiness for you?
Happiness is success. That's all that matters in life. That's all that matters when I wake up every single day, is that I make sure that I'm happy. Number one, right? And that to me is success. If I die tomorrow, even though I have goals, I'm a happy person. I'm a successful person. And I
love it.
and I do that. I do that through focusing on constant growth. Because I believe what's not growing is dead. I mean, obviously my podcast, The Growth Now Movement, it focuses on growth within life. And that's for a reason. And the reason is I found when I decided that I'm going to become a better person every single day, and I'm going to work towards that. Some days I fail, some days I succeed, but I am happy every single night I go to bed. There are rough days. There are sad days, but I'm happy with who I am and who I'm becoming. And it's just making sure that every single day I'm looking to improve myself. I don't care about the accolades. I don't care about the money. I don't care about those things. I found that when I focused on growth and I focused on happiness, the accolades and the money came.
Oh my gosh. That's it. That's it. Justin, that is it. I was just talking to I'm not going to say his name, but I was talking to him 2 days ago, saying the exact same thing, because he's kind of hard on his luck. And I was like, I was literally just there 3 to 4 months ago. And I had to get my intentions together, because that's what it really all boiled back down to. Once I got my intentions together, crap just started to just unfold. And you were talking about your shirts, and actually Kenzie, just the first show that I did, we were just talking. I posted that I wanted to get some t-shirts made that I was going to pay for. She ironically had some shirts left over, had a printing press or whatever, what she used to do. And she literally just sent me some shirts, That's
amazing.
And that was it. And that's just one of many things. And so I'm like, man, that's it. That there is a game changer. That is. Oh
yeah. I wrote an email on New Year's Day to my email list, and it was resolutions versus intentions. And how in 2017 was the first year I did not set any New Year's resolutions, but I had a great intent. And that great intent was to make a positive impact every single day. And along with my intentions, everything else happened. I mean, 2017 was huge for me. I had a lot of rewards and accolades for the work that I've been doing for the last 2 years. And 2018 is set up to be even bigger, because I just continue to stay true to my intention. Yeah. And my intention is to be a light in the world wherever I go. And so, that's all we can do. And, I think that you're on the right page, man. I'm really proud of what you're doing here, and I'm glad that I can be a part of it.
I thank you. I freaking thank you. Oh my gosh. Woo, Justin, that really got me pumped up. That really did. You have no idea. But as promised, man, I definitely don't want to hold you. I know you're a busy, man, and I definitely appreciate you squeezing me into your schedule today.
Yeah, Jimmy, thank you so much, man. This is a lot of fun. It's funny. You have to preface that "what made you laugh today" question without you, because don't count me. Don't count me. What else made you laugh? Because you definitely make some people laugh, man.
That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it.
Thank you as well, Justin. I'll be seeing you around. Well, oh my gosh, I forgot. In the words of Norman Lear, to be continued.
Nice.
See ya.
See ya.